Hello, I'm Avatar and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'd like to talk about book 1 of the numbered SF Masterworks series by Guy X. This is The Forever War by Joe Haldeman. I'll just read some information off the back of the book now. So Forever War was published in 1974. It won both the Hugo and the Nebula awards for Best Novel and cemented Joe Haldeman's reputation as one of SF's major writers. His experiences in Vietnam, where he won the Purple Heart, influenced much of his writing. There's also a quote on the back here by author Peter F. Hamilton. Only a writer as skillful as Haldeman could use war's dark glamour to lure the reader in and then deploy that same fascination to show the effect of this orchestrated barbarism on the human soul. A book about corruption, atrocity, hope, stupidity and triumph. Throw in faultless advanced military technology, fascinating aliens, and a dangerously believable future Earth, and you have a book that's near perfect. It's quite high praise. And the blurb is as follows. Private William Mandela is a reluctant hero in an interstellar war against an unknowable and unconquerable alien enemy, but his greatest test will come when he returns home. Relativity means that for every few months' tour of duty, centuries have passed on Earth, isolating the combatants ever more from the world for whose future they are fighting. Now, I read this book quite a few years ago, about 10 years ago I think, and it's just a fantastic book about all the horrors of war and how war changes the people fighting in it, and even how war changes the society for which the combatants are fighting. So over the course of the book, hundreds and even thousands by the end of the book, years have passed and society has changed to be basically unrecognisable to William and the other characters. It also has a love story in there. It really has everything you could want from a military science fiction story, but also for people that don't like military science fiction, it has a lot of character. It's not just about fighting. It, as I said, it is a romance story in there too, and a lot of great world building. It's quite ahead of its time in a lot of ways, written in the 70s. It has some gay representation as well, which is maybe a little bit ahead of its time, but also not how we would expect to see gay representation today. It's a little bit tone deaf in today's society. It has some discussion on race. Over the course of the book and thousands of years pass, race actually becomes a thing of the past. Everyone is the same race by the end of the book. But overall, I would really recommend this book. It's been published many, many times with different covers over the years. It has a sequel and a sort of spiritual sequel as well, both written by Joe Haldeman. I think one is called Forever Peace and one's called Forever Free. I haven't read those, so I can't speak to their quality, but I have heard good things about them. And overall, I would probably give it a 9 out of 10.